Hello. How are you? Can you guys hear me? I'm doing excellent. How are you, Crystal? I'm on like my fourth cup of tea. I saw you online quite late there last night, Totes. You must be tired this morning. I mean, I realize it's not morning for you, but you must be tired. Hello, Fear. Hello, Totes. Hello, Josie. I saw you pop in early, Josie. I'm going to switch over to the game here in just a second. We'll see what we can get done today. I'm going to stream for a couple of hours today because I have company coming for dinner tonight. And I'm making beef burgundy, which is easy to make, but I forgot to marinate any of the meat last night, so I gotta get started on it a little bit early. Look at all this red lyrium and I can't destroy it. Okay, let me get over to the game. Lately, my destiny seems to be tired. Your destiny is to be tired. It's really weird. My software's working fine, but the little feed that comes from YouTube and tells me that everything's running fine, it freezes a lot, so it's hard for me to tell whether you guys are getting good signal. So you just have to let me know if you are not. Because to me, it appears to be fine. So let me just take a look at the map here. And I'm actually kind of ready for the main campaign to be over, even though I haven't done. I definitely have. Okay, good.
By the end of
Whose fault is that? Yeah, I stayed off last night because I was busy.
Wait, you read my book?
It was in the Inquisition library. Everyone in disguise. Is that common?
Are we still talking about books, or are you asking if everyone I know is a secret agent?
Are there many tricksters in dwarven literature?
A handful, but they're the exception. Mostly they're just honoring the ancestors. It's fairy tale stuff. Human literature. Now there's where you'll find the tricky, clever, really deceitful types.
Curious.
Not really. Dwarves write how they want things to be. Humans write to figure out how things are.
I love that observation. It's quite astute. Did I ever get the what? The boogie statue banter. I don't remember. Have I opened up this? Tonight, after my dinner company leaves, I'm going to start on my Killing All the Dragons video. Oh, but yes, I did, Fear. I'm like, boogie statue. I don't know what you're talking about. Yes, I did get the boogie statue banter. Everybody in stream was like, go over there. No, further. No, to the right. Yeah, I did get it.
Keeping watch.
I can't believe this.
You know what drives me nuts? This little landmark that they have right here, the triangle that's on my map. I know it's right here. I'm thinking it's up on those rocks. I never can find it in this game. Actually, the name is more unfortunate, Toads, than his typo. Or hers, sorry. It always sounds like a guy's name to me. I don't know why. All right, I'm trying to take care of the primeval red lyrium and a couple of other things just to finish up like all of the fetch quests for the companions. Because I really want to play Trespasser. Actually, I've got like 4 games right now I really want to play, so I need to be, between now and Christmas, I need to be super careful with my time. All right, where am I? Andy's not here, so she's not going to be telling me everything about what the game is doing. Okay, there's the red lyrium. I need to make my way over this way. Oh, good. I can take care of Blackwall and... I'll do Blackwall first because he's right there. I can take care of Blackwall and Varric in one fell swoop. Hello, Duchess. How are you? How is your week going? Is my sound better today? I raised my microphone up so that it's literally closer to my mouth. Although my windows are open at the moment because my computers make my room fairly warm. Ah, yes, the royal we. Sometimes when I have an attitude, I am also the royal we. I think I've already been through here. I'm pretty sure I've already been through here, but we'll poke around. Yes, there's my banner. I know I was already in here, so why did I forget to pick up some sort of gray... Did I not get one of the treaties, maybe? My god, I opened the window and now there's a breeze and it's cold. Never satisfied. You guys have anything special working up this weekend? Aw, thanks, Totes. I think we're working on finishing up holiday shopping. Well, we celebrate Christmas, so for us, of course, it's Christmas shopping, but I think we're going to finish up that this weekend, and then I have to do a bunch of baking because I promised my kids I would. That sounds like such a mom thing to say, but oh, there are guys in here. I would have sworn I did this already. But no matter. You can die now. Tell it later. We are many. We are legion. Oh yes, clearly I forgot to pick up something. Man, maybe it didn't come down this far. I don't know. I can't remember now. I use the royal we with my husband sometimes. It doesn't go over super well, but I still do it. Come on, Herlock, you need to get out of the way. I got stuff to do. Damn it. I saw that about to happen right before it happened. I'm like, oh, I'm too close to the edge. We are legion. Alright, now he's going down. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Until it's time for you to come out of the ground again. Oh, how fun, Crystal! Nothing was special this weekend. Putting up Christmas decor. I put garland around my house. Let me change a couple things around if you guys don't mind. Just 2 seconds here. Oh, maybe I should not do this while I'm in the middle of a fight. We'll kill the ghouls first. Okay, are we all dead? Yes, we're all dead. No, we're not all dead. Oh, you're starting Trespasser today. I want to play. This is what I want to get to is Trespasser. All right, let me move a couple things around here because one of my chat streams comes in faster than the other, and I'd rather look at the one where the information is like current than trying to anticipate what people are saying. People are creatures of habit, you know. Okay, now I can see my chat a little bit better. So Crystal's going to see her cousin, best friend tomorrow. We're having a sleepover. We'll eat East Indian, watch Christmas movies. That sounds fun. Oh my gosh. I don't watch it every single year anymore because I've seen it about a zillion times, but I always watch A Christmas Story. Oh, here comes the cat. You know the one with the little boy who wants the Red Ryder BB gun? I love the relationship between the mom and dad, and I love how much the dad cusses. I just find it really amusing. And I have... That was stupid. Yeah, I did that to myself. That's the second time. I own a leg lamp that's a life-size leg lamp, so somebody bought it for me at the shop where the shop in, I think, Illinois that is commemorated to that movie, The Christmas Story. So I have a full-size leg lamp in my front window. And my neighbors have taken to telling me that if the leg lamp's not in the window, Christmas season hasn't started yet. So I had to get it up there like November still. So I've got this full-size leg lamp in my front window. Hello, Scott. Fragile, that's right. Oh, and you know what? If you buy the authorized version in the life size, it comes in a wood crate that says Fragile on it. It totally made me laugh. Yeah, I have it in my front window. Lights up. It's, my son likes, when they come over for dinner, my son likes to say that we're eating in the warm glow of electric sex. Why is Totes, who are you talking to? Oh, hi, Christy. Yeah, I don't know why I'm falling. I know it's a ledge. I keep walking off it anyway. That's a decent blade. I may have to give that one to Cole. It might be, I think that's better than the one he's got. Okay, let's go put down this marker. And I believe that there might be a Grey Warden thingamajiggy down here, although I thought I already found it. Let's loot these dead bodies because that's what we do. Oh, that's actually better, I think, than the one Cassandra's holding. Oh, you're preparing Chris. Oh, okay. I'm not going to do that today because it's insulting to her, and I don't like doing that to her. Instead, Tabitha, I'm going to call her by other names. I'm going to call other people. Just did it again. God damn it. Oh, I didn't die. Yes, I did. I'm using up all my health potions, repairing after walking off the ledge myself, like an idiot. These are things I need to make a meme. Things that only happen on stream. I swear to God, they never happen privately. No, they only happen on stream. Oh, really? I haven't looked at it yet. It could be problematic. Apparently, it's cursed. No, Crystal is Crystal. I'm calling her Crystal. Can I jump that? I probably better not, given the recent luck I've had. Don't fall in the hole! The item I want better not be down there. I just don't remember. Thank God.
I think Blackwall would have liked to have been here for this.
Yes, and I'm sure he's going to tell me that too. The roads are snowy toast, but that's why I have studded winter tires. Also, the roads are well kept up here in northern BC. Cursed is the love language of your people? That's funny. You know, we used to get, well, I've only lived in Washington for 20 years. My husband's lived here his whole life, but apparently they used to get snow around here more often. And a lot of people do put studded winter tires in their cars, but we just don't get it often enough now to justify digging up the roads for months at a time with studded tires. We do get a lot of freezing rain,
Now
though,
that
which
they
is
are
kind of
allied
sucks.
with the Inquisition, the rebel mages are likely to enjoy more freedoms.
I expect you are
Yes.
correct.
I thought you would be pleased.
I will be pleased when the world we share is not threatened by a blight-corrupted madman, regardless of who was responsible.
Okay, if you
Conflict
guys...
between Templars and mages helped Corypheous rise to power. We cannot afford to let political infighting distract us from our duty.
This is true.
Agreed. When it is done, I'll be forgotten.
Whoops.
Thank you, Seeker.
Sorry, I had to click off my screen because it, this thing froze up. It's really irritating. Because I depend on being able to see this to let me know that everything is okay with my stream. Okay, I'm back in. Am I done down here? Have I collected everything I need? I got the Grey Warden armor. I've looted the bodies. I've stolen everything I can see to steal. I wonder if I came in this cave before and forgot to go downstairs. If I did, I'm going to hold Crystal responsible for that because she's supposed to say, Mother, you're messing up. A wise mother always finds one of her children to blame. Oh yeah, Crystal, I completely agree with you. We have had studded tires in the past, but we just haven't needed them in the last few years. We just don't get enough ice on the roads. This year is supposed to be a pretty wet and snowy Christmas, so we'll see. But even a lot of snow for us is, you know, we'll get like 5 or 6 inches and it'll stick around for 3 or 4 days and then it's gone. And that might happen 3 or 4 times during the winter, so it's really no big deal. I can hear the guys outside, so I'm hoping I'm not, you guys can't hear them talking out front. Why do I not remember coming in any of these rooms? Surely I did. I must have. There's just stuff in here. Let's loot this chamber pot and see what's in here. Oh, I need to take a look at that shield that Josie was like, you may not want to use that. You know what else? I'd like to move these statues to Skyhold. Excuse me. God dang, burping. These statues would look very fine outside the entrance to Skyhold. Inconceivable! All right, are we done? Okay, I have Blackwall stuff. I think I have, is that all of Blackwall stuff now? I just need to get the rest of the red lyrium for Varric, and then I believe, hopefully, that I'm done here with the inner circle. Oh, how many more things does he need? Oh, I only have 1 more artifact to find the hinterlands. Go back and talk to Blackwall. Fine. 9 of 12. Okay, so I'm almost done with the companions. Then I'll do a couple more quests around the world. Then I really want to get to Trespasser because that's kind of my favorite part. And let me unmark these. This is, yep. Yeah, I really should liberate these camps too. I feel kind of bad leaving these prisoners just, you know. But I am the Inquisitor, and I have other things to do. They should be in Skyhold. They should be outside my front door. I may have just made a tactical error right there. I should go to the left. Look at all this red lyrium. I should be able to destroy all of this, make Varric happy. This is a cliff. I can't go this way. Do you guys get frustrated watching streamers? I do sometimes. Oh, there's a rift. I do sometimes. And now that I am streaming, I have a lot more sympathy for them, but it used to be like, don't do that. Just keep an eye on what you're doing. Oh, you just missed that. Oh, you missed that too. What are you doing this weekend, Totes? Crystal's going to visit her friend? I can't remember. I can hear what you're doing. That just sounds like so much fun. I would look forward to that every year, too. All right, you guys, you go secure the ghouls. I will secure the rift. Ooh. Despair demon. Hello, Kay. How are you? Are you having a fantastic day? I hope you are. I'm having a pretty good day today. I had Instacart deliver my groceries this morning because I am lazy. And in those groceries was 3 bottles of wine and a bottle of whiskey. So we're gonna have fun tonight. I swear to God, I sound like I drink a ton and I really don't. Oh, I can again. Oh no, did you see my cat? My cat's running. Did you see my cat in the video that I just did? She's in the room and I'm recording a video. She's on my lap and she decides to leave partway through the video and I had to edit out. But, oh well. I thought it was kind of funny. I'm hoping to align your... For half a second, Totes, I thought you were talking about astrology. But you're literally talking about astral alignment. Okay, dude, you're gonna have to stop. You know, I have a feeling with these fade rifts, the way they work, that it wouldn't matter what you did, it's going to run its course. You could just stand here and do nothing, and it's going to run its course and then say close fade rift. It just seems like it's such a pre-programmed thing. Yeah, I'd like to sit around in my sweatpants all weekend and play games too. I would love that. The husband, not so much. I try to be judicious in my amount of time I spend in game. Although I will admit, I've spent a shit ton of time in Destiny in the last few weeks. I tried to be careful with that the last few days. I've got several videos that are like half to 2/3 done because I just haven't finished them. I need to get those done. Playtime needs to go bye-bye for a little while. Ah, yes. While I get a few things taken care of. Making Varric happier and happier. I think I have a couple more for him. 2 more. That's where I am, right? Okay, where's the rest of the... Ah, way over here. I need to go that direction anyway. Being an adult sucks. It does! Aw, Toads, that sucks. My mother's entire half of the family, so half of my entire family lives in New Zealand. And we've had 2 deaths in the family since COVID, not from COVID, but 2 deaths in the family, including my dad, since COVID started. And normally we travel for stuff like that because, you know, it's sad as it sounds. It's one of the ways that people get together is weddings and funerals. Now, we've also had 2 weddings in the last year and a half, both my kids. Hasn't been stressful at all. And nobody could come to any of that stuff. I mean, nobody, like New Zealand's borders are totally closed right now. And that's a bummer because that's the only time you get to see them. Retirement is great. I'm not 100% retired, although I did leave my job a few months ago. I was only working part-time at this point in my life, but because they tried to change my schedule, I'm like, that's not going to work for me. And I'm extremely lucky, and I totally admit it. My husband has a good job, and we're not, I mean, I'm very lucky at this point in my life to be in the position that I don't have to work. I mean, it's definitely helps, but, and yes, I'm aware of how lucky I am, and I'm aware how many people aren't. What am I doing? I'm talking, and now I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. Well, that's not going to work.
Solas, I am sorry about you, friend.
Thank you.
I knew demons and spirits were similar, but I did not know one could become the other so easily.
Not similar, Seeker. The same. The Chantry sees black and white, but nature is, and always has been, grey. A spirit is a purpose. A demon is that purpose perverted.
That might be true with the spirit of compassion, but what is the purpose of a hunger demon?
Survival, satiation, the pleasure of taste, of feeding. True hunger, however, is much darker. Think of all those who starve in this world. Mankind has itself to blame for the existence of demons.
You know, they dropped... Sorry about that. They dropped some real nuggets of wisdom in this game if you listen to the banter. I mean, some of it's just silly, but some of it's... Okay, that's an actually pretty decent point. What am I doing? I'm getting myself lost here because I'm not paying attention. I'm trying to go to the right. Oh. Like Swirling Keep. Maybe I'll just teleport. Yeah, and it's nice. I mean, it's not like... I'm always hesitant to tell people that because so many people are not in that position. And it's, you know, it's not bragging. It's just, I'm just lucky. I was a single mother for years, so I do feel like I paid my dues a little bit, but I'm just at a lucky place in my life right now. And I'm aware of it, and I take advantage of it. I'm aware. Okay, I need to take a look at that shield because... Which one was it? Okay, that's Dirthaman. Clearly I didn't get that one there anyway, but actually, was it Winter's Breath that I just picked up? Yeah, Andy, and like I was just saying a minute ago, and that's probably most of the reason why I try to be careful to do the greater amount of the stuff around the house, like the cooking, and I do his laundry and all that stuff for him, because that's my contribution. That's how I feel about it anyway. He doesn't put that on me. Okay, I'm trying to see what is with this shield. It's not, oh, she's got a really good shield. I don't think that it's going to do any good to give her another one. Maybe I'll give it to Blackwell. All right, let's see what else I've got here. She's got, oh, she needs a rune, but I can't do anything about that right now. That, however, may have to go to Bull. I don't remember what Bull has. I haven't taken him out in a little while. I probably should. Oh, I can't see Bull right now because I haven't got him with me. Yeah, I need to take it a little more seriously, Crystal, and start treating it like more of a serious thing. Sorry, I'm reading comments now. Jambo, I literally can't wait. Or Totes is saying, Jambo, I literally can't wait. In my humble opinion, the balance between the time we spend working compared to time off is enjoy a bit of time off. That's true. I think other countries do that better than we do here in North America, or at least in the USA. I had a near-death experience too, Josie, when I was... Well, let's see, my son was I was probably 28, had a near drowning. And I'm a very good swimmer, but we were river rafting, which I've never done since. Not once have I done it since then. Okay, let me think about what I'm doing here, because I'm talking and I'm not paying good attention to what I'm trying to do here. I need to get delirium. Already got Suladin Keep, obviously. The vistas in this game are pretty. Actually, that's one thing I'm enjoying about Destiny as well, is just how pretty the game is. Yeah, I think more than one... Well, I won't tell you the whole story because it's a depressing story and I'm not trying to take away... I mean, you know, other people have had experiences like that too, but... it was just a lesson in taking children river rafting. My boyfriend at the time, this was before I met my husband, my boyfriend at the time was a sheriff's search and rescue, so I felt like we were in really good hands, but my son got onto this inner tube that he was like 8 or 9 at the time, but my son got onto this inner tube that was too tall for him to reach the water once he was on the inner tube. That's a problem. So we were all on inner tubes. It was at a very famous, a river that's well known for tubing and stuff like that. And then on the top of that, my boyfriend got into the water face down on his chest so he could paddle on the inner tube. And then Thomas tried to do the same thing, but he was too little. So he was like a little water bug. He couldn't reach the water, so he had no control. And the river was like 8 feet higher than it normally was because of the heavy rains. Anyway, long story short, he hit a tree and lost his inner tube, and he just went up the tree like a monkey, but it was a tree that was in the middle of this big river, and the water's like past this tree, right? So all you can see is the foliage of the tree. You can't see the trunk or anything. So he scoots up this tree, and then I'm totally panicking because now I'm in the water going towards the tree, but we were supposed to paddle and get into the current around the tree, go around the tree and down towards where our campground was. So I'm like paddling like mad trying to get where he went. And the last thing I remember before I lost my inner tube was I looked over and I see my boyfriend at the time disappearing around the tree because he's already in the current to go around the tree. He can't do anything about that. He can't stop himself. I mean, water isn't just an incredible force. And he looked absolutely panic-stricken. And I hit the tree. I lost my inner tube. I lost my shoes. That's how strong the water was. I'm holding onto the tree, like the foliage. And I remember my face being out of the water, and I remember looking up at my son who was up in the tree, and my son is like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And I could not even answer him. I was just trying to hold on to the tree. I was wearing a bikini, or not a bikini, but a bathing suit. And no, I was wearing a bikini with a t-shirt over it. Anyway, and shorts and a pair of like slip-on tennis shoes. I lost my shorts and my slip-on tennis shoes. The water pulled them right off me. So now I'm wearing just a bathing suit bottom, a t-shirt, and a bathing suit top. Wasn't wearing a life jacket because I'm a strong swimmer. Anyway, I'll never forget that. We ended up sitting in that tree I did get up the tree, but I remember that moment where I'm holding onto the tree and I can feel the water. And I'm thinking to myself, excuse my language, but I'm thinking to myself, there's no fucking way I'm drowning in front of my son. That's just not going to happen. I'll never forget that moment. I mean, the look on his face and I'm looking up at him. And he looks panicked and he's yelling at me, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, this is not going to happen in front of my kid. Anyway, we got up the tree and ended up, my boyfriend at the time managed to paddle to shore, like a little ways down on the opposite side of the river. And so then he had to go hiking back and to go find a sheriff to come get us. And they sent Sheriff Search and Rescue. First, they sent a helicopter, and I thought I was going to get a ride in a helicopter, but the helicopter couldn't get us because there was too much foliage above us. So they had to send a big, like, inflatable boat, which wasn't as fun. But yeah, so we got rescued out of the tree, taken back to the campground. We get back to the campground, and my girlfriend, who's in another tent, comes as we get dropped off. We're walking back to our tent. She comes, her name was Linda. She comes running over to me, and she's like, "Somebody just had to get rescued. Somebody just had to get rescued." And then she sees my face, and she's like, "It was you." So, my son totally remembers that, too. All right, let's get rid of some of my stuff. I'm talking too much today. I'm not remembering what I'm supposed to be doing. Look at all the crap I'm carrying. I don't want to sell all. I just want to... Oh, valuables I want to sell. I don't want to sell all my valuables, though. $177. I definitely don't need that. Okay, it's not selling anything. Maybe it doesn't want to... Yeah, it was scary. I didn't mean to steal Josie's thunder because I'm sure, I mean, near-death experience is definitely having a major impact on you. Mine had less of an impact on me, only because I just felt stupid that I'd allowed that situation to happen. I felt like I hadn't been a very responsible mother taking him into that situation. So the impact on me was much lower because I was more just concerned with how it affected him. But he was fine. I mean, once he understood that I was safe, he was fine. And then we just later on talked about what an adventure it was. Oh, Josie, you're so correct. I think ageism, I still think that. I think ageism is one of the last endorsed biases that's allowed. And I'm not saying that other biases and things don't exist. I'm simply saying that society frowns on, what am I trying to say? Society frowns on people who have issues with other types of diversity issues, but ageism, people have no issue with that whatsoever. You go into an interview and you can see them looking at you and they're like, you can see them trying to calculate how old you are.
Oh, yes.
God, it takes forever to get out of here. Okay, how annoying. Josie, I'm middle-aged, black, and overweight. Yeah, you got like a triple whammy because they're all things that people are allowed to be assholes about. My last job that I had for several years at the court, literally, when I was sure I would not get the job, and when I went in for it, I walked into, it was a panel interview, and when I went in for the interview was all women my age. So I'm like, okay, I don't have to worry about this. And I didn't. It turned out to be fine. Is Rocco here? Hello, Rocco. I like the way Rocco checks in just long enough to say, I can't stay. I just came to say hi. That was lovely that he went to that trouble. I'm reading comments. I find it kind of amusing, Kay, actually, that happened to you, that they decided to upgrade software and now it's even worse than it was before. It's sort of typical. I think there tends to be, too, this sort of feeling that you don't have anything, your knowledge is old, so you don't have anything valuable to contribute, and you end up watching them make changes, and you're like, yeah, we tried that. We tried that too. We tried that. We tried that too. Okay, this is the way out. Gosh. I need GPS. This may have been a mistake. Running backwards all the way out of Suladen Keep so that I can try to go back to this other area. How do we get out of here? This is the same thing that I was trying to find last time I was here, remember? And I got frustrated with it and gave up. I'm not going to even try it this time. I have a feeling I'm going the wrong way. That is true, Josie. Am I going back the way I came? I am going back the way I came. This old lady needs someone to come and take her hand. Did I just do it again? Oh no, I can go this way. I think that that is super true. It's always the leadership making decisions, and the leadership they're never the ones who are actually on the ground or having to actually do anything. Not anything, but they don't have to use the stuff. Look at that bell. That would look good as Skyhole too. Hey, lady. Did I read this last time? I don't think I did. Remember Imshale? Something about him that makes me uneasy. Yeah, I wonder.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Hey, that's especially good with Christmas coming up. That is true, Duchess. I sort of straddle the border. I hate being called a boomer because, for obvious reasons, I hate being called a boomer. But I straddle the line between boomers too, because I was actually born in '63, which technically puts me as a boomer. But I'm born at the very end of the year, so I'm born at the very end of the year of the very last year of the boomers. So Gen Z is kind of what I'm more identify with, if you want to categorize that way. I definitely didn't have a lot of the experiences that the boomers had in terms of, you know, prosperity and kind of the typical boomer stuff, that's for sure. Okay, let's see if I can go find this dumb... I have a feeling I've made a grave tactical error. Jesus, I'm right back where I was. Yeah, I agree, Crystal. Most of us did go through that phase, and everything that the adults say just sounds so hopelessly out of touch.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. I missed. Oh, that's not going to work. This would be me in the actual wild someplace, running in circles, trying to figure out where I'm going, taking paths that double back on themselves. Not sure how I just finished that, but okay. Oh, you're gonna die. You're gonna die right now. Why am I almost dead? Stop that! What the? Hello, Shar. Well, which group do you... Oops, I turned my console on. Which group do you belong to, Shar? I have a suspicion that almost everybody here is younger than me. I think I've said this before. I think most of you probably are younger than me. I don't care. All right, can we let these people go?
You have to help us.
You have to help us. Yes, I will help you. Car's a rogue. Oh.
The Red Templar lieutenants are in the quarry. This won't stop until they're dead.
That's the most important thing, Kay, right there. That's the biggest thing right there. There's no photographic evidence. Oh, that's completely true. And this generation will never know the liberty in that. I'm only 3 years older than you, Josie.
How did you know to approach us, Solas? The breach opened. We were scrambling and barely had time to think. And there you were.
I went to see the breach for myself. I did not know you would be there.
You must not
you're
have
a boomer.
been far away.
I was not. I'd come to hear of the conclave, but did not want to get close.
Oh, there is somebody older than me.
Lucky for us, then.
Not that it matters. You get over a certain age and it doesn't matter. Look at the size of this chain. All right, I know there's some people that need to be freed around here. You guys are going down. Slavers are not good people. Char, when are you going to team up with us? So we can get a whole team of 6 to take care of some stuff in Destiny. Yeah, it's funny you say that, Kay, because my daughter's entire childhood, I was always telling her, don't put things online. Don't put pictures of things you're doing online. Just trust me. You will regret it. And
You
you
have
will.
to help us.
You have to help us.
Things. Break the locks, please.
I just think he'd have fun. He'd have fun. Are you the senior citizen of you guys? No way. I'm 58, so we're definitely peers. 58. Look, I've learned. Oh, is it up the ladder? Kuta, we need more villagers. We've gone through the miners already. Weaklings, get the rest from the most recent list. I don't care if the village is running out. Nobody will miss them. Dang. Dang, that's harsh. Nobody cares about those people. They're just poor people. Nobody cares. Did your dragon hatch? He should have hatched. I know, I can't make them any bigger. They restrict you on size. Maybe I should get a different design of dragon so it can be seen better. It should have hatched. Janbo's is hatched. Yeah, it hatched. I have to squint at it. Isn't that terrible? I put them in there and I'm squinting at them. Yes. Although I don't belong to AARP, but I have been getting invitations from AARP since I turned like 40. 58 is the new 25. I wouldn't want to be 25 again. I just want to be a mobile and happy 58.
Let us out!
Let us out! No, you're gonna die. Don't hit me. Oh, that's right. You're in Canada. It's like the... I don't know. Is it what's the AA? American Association of Retired Persons? Something Alliance of Retired Persons? I don't know what the two A's are. But basically it's a senior citizens... you know, supposedly you pay them dues and they offer you less expensive insurance and they advocate for you and stuff like that. I don't personally belong to them because I just don't. I think they're a little bit too political. I'd rather they were just provided certain services that had less to do with politics than they seem to want to have to do with. I don't know.
Break the locks!
Break the locks! Come on. Don't stand in the red lyrium barrack.
Let us out!
Keep your pants on. I'm coming.
Have you freed everyone?
Sure. It's true. We're the second greatest generation. That's what they say. I don't mind being a boomer. It's just that I don't have a lot of identified with it. Like I said, my birthday's at the very end of the very last year of the boomers. It's a coupon club. Exactly right, Kay. Yeah, I don't belong to it. But my husband thought it was hilarious because I started receiving invites to AARP, I think the year I turned 40. Which seemed a little bit insulting when I was 40. Is it up the ladder? Where's this red lyrium I get to destroy next? I'll see if it's up here. I don't remember. Hi, flamingos. How are you? Oh, this probably isn't even up here. Oh, it is up here. Oh, Cassandra, why didn't you climb the ladder? I probably can't do this myself. No, I can't. Oh, there she is. She magically teleported. Well, you have nationalized insurance too, so you probably don't need it. Although AARP, I shouldn't say that because I've not ever seen that the insurance rates they offer were really any better. Bloop. Okay, did I miss going all the way to the top of that thing and hitting a landmark? I probably did. It's probably on that balcony way up there. Okay. What else am I doing? I'm trying to tie up loose ends now. Oh, look at all these other people I have to rescue. Well, let's continue rescuing because I feel kind of like a shitheel if I rescue some and leave the rest of them. Where's Heartbreaker? I don't see him in here. Hello, Maria. I'm sorry, you joined a few minutes ago. I didn't see you. And Heartbreaker joined too. I can see from people saying hello. Hello, Charlotte. Oh, that looks like a spam. So I take that back. I'm not saying hello to you. Oh, I see Heartbreaker. Hello. Oop, I turned my console on again. I literally broke that. Oh no, he's right there still. I'm going down, dude. I think these guys are on par with me in terms of level. I think I'm a 19. Metagap. I should look at that. Yeah, they may be good. I'm kind of being a little bit facetious. They managed to get on my bad side when they started sending me invitations when I was 40. It's not an age at which I really want to be considered a senior citizen. I'm having a hard enough time being considered a senior citizen at 58. Not because 58 is a problematic age, but because I don't feel like I'm senior. Oh, more people to free. But they're not yelling at me like the other ones were.
Break the locks,
Oh, yes, they are.
please. Have you freed everyone?
I take that to mean I have freed everyone. Not going to worry about that for now. You keep going this way because there's more hapless villagers to rescue. I don't know which way to go. It's a maze. Okay, good. Here we are. Here's more bad people. Nope, I'm just randomly killing things. You haven't missed a whole lot. Alexa, stop. Hello, Brandy. Where's this other dude that needs killing?
You have to help us.
Yes, I'm helping you right now.
Things. Are all the cages open?
Is it up the ladder? It probably is. I think it's up in here. Yeah. Yeah, Brandy. I know exactly how he feels. Oh, this lady sold her friends out. All I'm going to say about that is I hope she was one of the early batches I hope she got included in one of the earlier batches of people that they've already processed into Soylent Is it Soylent Blue or Soylent Green? I think it's Soylent Green, if you remember the movie reference. This gets very fiddly in here. It gets a little tired of it. Where's my friends who are supposed to be helping me? Oh, there's more guys over there than I thought there were. Let me just back over here a little bit. This is really the lieutenant that needs to go down. Yeah, I get it all instead of my husband. He's older than I am. Soylent is people! It's people! See, this is one thing I like about hanging out with people a little closer to my age is some of the references you get that other people just like, what?
Have you heard from any of your Kirkwall associates, Varric?
You're asking me? So you don't read my letters?
You're no longer my prisoner, much as you like to act like it.
Yet I still get all the suspicion.
I am not without sympathy, especially given recent events.
Why, Seeker, I would never accuse you of having sympathy. By the way, I tend to refer to my associates as friends. Maybe you're not familiar with the concept.
Ouch. That lady is the leader you spoke to at the first tiny visit. She's a piece of work pretending she doesn't know why people are disappearing. Yes, I need to go back and stab her right through the guts. I need to go back and have her accidentally fall on a sword. Because I don't like her. Sorry, I'm getting text messages because I'm having a dinner at my house tonight. And getting text messages about who's coming, who's going to be late, who's whatever. And Toads, I deeply believe that the gaming keeps us young, amongst other things, and up to date, so to speak. Nothing against knitting or such, but it doesn't manage to do that in the way. Oh, I completely agree with that. I'd love to knit or crochet. I'm just terrible at those things. The older I get, the more immature I am. The greatest thing of all when you get to be this age, honestly, is I have more, I don't have a lot of money, but I have more discretionary money now than I've ever had in my life. And I've got more time to put into things like this that I've ever had in my whole life. I mean, I would never have been able to do this when I was younger. When I was a young woman, you know, single mom, and then when I was a young mother raising kids, I did not have time to sit around and do that kind of stuff, but I do now. I want to be Sophia Petrillo. Who is Sophia Petrillo? Oh, you game and knit. Don't remember where the rune is that goes with this, but is there not a rune that goes with that? Did they fool me? You game in cross stitch. I need to post my knitting part to Discord. It's a lace shawl where the designer created the pattern without. Oh man, I just have no talent for stuff like that. Ostensibly, I should have a talent for that because my grandmother, my sister, my daughter. I mean, there's 2 or 3 of my cousins are art majors and talented artists in their own right, and that's all running in my blood. But I don't know where it went. Okay, I'm going to assume there was no rune or I missed it because I don't really care at this point. Getting this part of the map frustrates me. Look how great those arches look. They're so kind of elegant. Flying buttress. No, these aren't flying. They are kind of a form of flying buttress, I think. You're currently cross-stitching a D&D ampersand. Really? Geeky crafts. Maybe I need to learn some geeky crafts. Where am I? I feel like I've been through here before. Oh, I have been through here before. I'm on the top of that ridge that I couldn't... Dear Dell, it's over, it's done, I got him. I'm going back to my old camp to pick up the letter I left for you, and then I'm leaving this horrible place. I don't have to skulk around anymore, hiding behind trees and erasing my tracks. I'm free and I'm coming home. Diane! Oh, don't run off the cliff, little lady. Don't run off the cliff, little lady. That is a big keep. All right, what have I got going on down here still? Oh, more captured people, which I completely missed. Rifts. Many areas of the map I haven't gone to. I game and art, and I'm teaching myself animation. I guess I want to do a giant massive sampler totes. It holds up things like dementia. Actually, I think that's completely true. These kind of activities that require you to keep your brain, helps keep your brain elastic. It's actually, that's one of the reasons I really don't watch television, is because it's just so, playing this kind of game is passive, but it's not as passive as watching TV. Where do you guys find the patterns? I haven't been able to find them for knitting. I'm just learning to, yeah, I can't even, I don't know. Hopefully somebody answers you. Oh, Etsy. I think my daughter sells her art on Etsy. All right, here we are on the Storm Coast.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah, and I probably have nothing to report to you either, because I don't think I've picked up any of your, I don't think I've fulfilled any of these requisitions. I'm such a lazy leader. Who have I got with me? Maybe I should change up my party members. They're starting to grow roots there at home. Taking the same people everywhere I go. Sarah, Dorian, Iron Bowl? I think maybe I'll do Iron Bowl. I'll let Dorian and Iron Bull flirt a little bit here. Give them some exposure to each other. Ooh, Dorian's got 3 points available. Clearly I haven't taken Dorian out in a little while. Okay. Brandy. I love me some Iron Bull. Speaking of that, let me just take a... Oh, Iron Bull needs to be leveled, and he also needs to have... I need to take a look at his armor and weapons, because he's been a little bit weak for me. And that's only exacerbating itself, because then I take him with me less. Because I have to babysit him. Let me take a look at him really quick. I don't want this. I want his bag. Oh yes, this is slightly better. Maybe he'll do better now with a better weapon. Don't think, though, that he has anything better. Oh, he does have... Okay, clearly I haven't been paying attention to Bull. He's going to look terrible in this, probably. Oh, no, he looks good in it. Look at that. Wow, look at that sword. He looks pretty good in that. All right, I take back my criticism of Iron Bull. I'm probably making him fight in diapers, and that's why he's not doing very well. I don't love the helmet, but okay. Actually, let me see if there's a different helmet, because that is really ugly. Well, shoot, I hate to do that, but he can live. He'll live. He folds faster than a cheap lawn chair. That's been my problem with him, and I'm convinced it's probably my fault. Like, I'm not outfitting him well and stuff, but he just, ugh. I'm always having to babysit him. I like how this Furlock is just walking up on us. Go, Iron Bull. Why did that turn? Oh, because I poisoned him. Yeah, I really need to spend time increasing his armor, but he's never interested me that much. But I think when I go back to Storm Skyhold, I will I will craft better armor for him. He is wearing crafted armor, but I'm gonna have to craft armor that has more guard on it and more health, I think. Actually, I'm gonna run back to camp here for just 2 seconds because all of that tea is making its appearance again. I have to go use the restroom, and I don't want to leave myself standing in the middle of wherever. That's what happens. I drink 4 cups of tea before I come on stream, and then I can't make it for 3 hours. Okay, guys, I'll be back in just a couple minutes. I'm going to run and use the bathroom. Andy, I rarely bring Bull. He still tries to flirt with Dorian when I'm rolling into Dorian and shuts him down, but it irritates me. Don't bash my... Sorry, that just makes me laugh. Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I am back. I'm stuck here at the moment though because my cat, as you can see, my cat is right in front. There she goes. I'm like, that's going to impose on my game here a little bit. Sorry, my... I don't know why everybody wants to text me. All right, I missed something. Shireen! You launched your Patreon page. Let me back up a little bit. I missed what you said. Oh, Josie, I'm going to look for that caller. I think I might have it, actually. Shireen, I just did a very big thing. I launched my Patreon page. Crazy nervous. So what is your Patreon page for? Oh, Shireen Nemnich. Loves to kitty mantis. Oh, awesome, Shireen. I'm going to go take a look at that when I'm off stream, which will be in another 40 minutes or so. Let me just write it down so I go over there. And as somebody who's been doing this now for about 6 months, not an expert, obviously, but you know what? I was nervous and hesitated for like a year. And I wish I'd done it a year earlier because I'd be that much further along, because the hardest thing I have found is not actually doing this stuff. It's making it work in your life when you're 100%. I mean, you 100% are doing this for free. Not 100%. I mean, I have a few people who are members, and that's very, very lovely. But I have to figure out how to make value for those members when it's something that I can nowhere near make a living with. So I still am struggling with that. I'm going to get it worked out, but yeah, I'm still struggling with it, with trying to make a balance, as it were. Okay, I need to go up the coast and through those caves and take care of a little problem we have on the land here. Shireen, what is your page about? I know I'm going to go take a look at it. You said you're writing in videos. I already have one. I already did this. Hi, Ram. Oh. I swear, I think my cat just likes to come through here when she knows I'm on stream. She knows I'm doing something and I can't really pay attention to her, so then she always comes through. There's nothing up here but these two guys, I think. I thought there was. I think it's inside the cave. I particularly admire that you're willing to put your writing out there, because that's would have been my dream job. I always wanted to be a writer. And my kids like to say that, oh yeah, mom's been writing stuff for years, never shows anybody anything. It's just, I have a hard time sharing that stuff because I think there's a certain part of people, at least of me, that I can tell myself, oh yeah, I'm good at this or that or the other thing. But if you never have to confirm that by having an outside, objective person look at your stuff, then you stay safe, is what I'm trying to say. I've always chosen to be safe instead of putting things out there. I do too, Crystal. It's just like cats always go to the people that don't like them.
This place gives me a headache.
This place gives me a headache. That's all right, Dorian. We're not going to be here for a super long time. These are neat boats. I just went downstairs and ate a piece of bacon. All right.
The Red Templars have dug in here.
So let's undig them.
That's right, Sarah. I forgot I changed. My inventory's full. Is anybody truly surprised? Oh yeah, you guys look fantastic. How's that working out for you? Joining the Red Templars. I killed myself. What a moron. Where am I? Where's my body? Can't see in all this red stuff. All right, Iron Bull, gotta hold the fort down for a minute while I revive our fearless but stupid leader. I died right as I was trying to, drink health fluids. I died.
Indulge me, Sarah. What do you think of when I say demon?
Arrows.
Fine. Magister?
Arrows.
Not helpful, but given our history, I'll accept it. Thaumaturgy.
What?
Magical endeavors. Helpful wonders.
Oh.
Arrows. Agreed, Crystal. Yeah, when I was in high school, I mean, this is millions of years ago. When I was in high school, my mother used to bug me all the time about reading I used to write poetry back then. My mom used to bug me all the time about wanting to read my poetry. And, when you're in high school especially, first of all, 3/4 of what you write when you're in high school is absolute dribble, and it was dribble. But it was also deeply personal to me, so it took me a super long time to get to a place where I would show it to her. And my mom was a lovely woman, but she was fairly practical. Anyway, I showed her this poem that I'd written. I don't even remember what it was about, but I thought it was a super deep poem. And I will say that I thought it was very deep. And I finally agreed, and I showed it to my mom, and she looked at the piece of paper for a really long time, and it was very clear she had no clue what to say. And she finally said nothing except to point out a grammatical error. I've never forgotten that. But I did reread that poem like 20 years later through the eyes of an adult, and it was terrible. I mean, my poor mom probably had no clue what to say because it was so maudlin and teenager-ish. Although now that I'm a mother myself, I do know that you could easily have paid it a compliment without really saying it was good. I have shared stuff with my husband that I've written for him and stuff like that, but... Well, if I jump in this water, I'm gonna die. Nope, I have to keep going that direction somehow, though. That's true, Kay. Likes and views are important, especially early on. Did you write poetry? Yeah, but that's it can be a really big deal, though, if somebody criticizes something that you've put a lot of your own effort into. me get back to my map here really quick. I can't jump in this water. It's probably not, is this water too deep? I can't remember. I think this water looks too deep. Exactly, Shireen. It's never bad. I mean, it might not be up your alley, but it's never bad. Okay, I am not... Something is... I'm not remembering something here because I don't remember what to do. Okay, this is probably what to do right here. I don't think this is the way I came in. No, it's not. Exactly. On the other hand, I think if a person wants, not on the other hand, but I think though if a person wants to go into a field such as writing or the arts and you actually think you're going to make money out of it, I think A, you have to be super realistic about that, and B, you have to really, like I have my saying up there, soft heart, tough skin. That's a reminder to myself because you can't go into any kind of endeavor where you're putting yourself out there at all and then get crushed when somebody criticizes it, because there are assholes everywhere and they will criticize it. Oh, she does. I saw that, then I forgot. 1 point for Sarah. Oh, look at that. That's done, Stellarium's done such wonders for him. He's so attractive. Red Templar Behemoth! Okay, Iron Bull, here's where you prove yourself. Actually, he's going down pretty quick. Maybe it was just a matter of giving Iron Bull better armor. That's true, Shireen, too. I used to do, oh, that's, I probably want that. Yeah, no, I don't. I used to do beta reading for authors, and I used to do proofreading and stuff. So I would do proofreading early on, and then I would help with editorial stuff later on. You know, editorial and story structure kind of stuff. And I actually really enjoyed that. And some of it, writers who make pretty decent money selling their stuff on Kindle, some of it was so awful.
Poor Templars had enough to deal with.
I mean, it's not like I told them that, but...
Crap.
God damn it, my inventory's full. Stop trying to collect stuff. The red potion was bitter and it burned my throat. It was nothing like the lyrium I know. There was a hum in my mind, a held note that seemed to course through my entire being. The power it brought was incredible. I felt as if I held all the world in my palm and I could crush it with a thought. Is this what the maker feels? I can think of nothing else but that power now. A taste of the limitless makes it impossible for a man to be content with the ordinary. Why be what I am when I can be more? Very interesting. I would not trust this bridge in real life if... Oh yeah, there's the bridge. I would not trust this bridge in real life if I were actually doing this. Not for a minute. I'm not a heights kind of girl. Oh look, all this loot I can't take. I want that. I want that life-size statue right there. That's what I want. Exactly, Kay. I think the older you get, the more you can give yourself permission for stuff. I mean, honestly, one of my big fears, not that I have like a big channel or anything, clearly I do not, but one of my biggest fears about doing this was that I didn't see other people like me. And every time I would see myself on camera, when I first did those first couple Mass Effect videos, like 6 months ago or whenever it was I started, when I first saw those Mass Effect videos of myself talking, all I could think was, oh God, I look so old. I look so old. But I've done it enough times now that, A, that's been good for me because I just don't care as much anymore, and B, I don't care about being perfect anymore. I'm not perfect. I'm never going to be 25 years old again. I cannot compete with those women, and I'm okay with that, I think. But it is surprising how long I hesitated and how long it took me to get to a place where I could be okay with it. It's really, vanity is such a silly thing. And fear of what people think, I think, is more important. Fear of what people think can be absolutely paralyzing. Fans are amazing. I had a pretty popular story like years back, and recently someone reached out and said how copy was heartwarming. That would be really cool. Oh, I was facing backwards. Let's see if I can suck you into the fade. I'm actually thinking about doing a small series of where I'm trying to learn. God damn it, stop checking your inventory! Where I'm trying to learn how to use controller, which is something I really need to learn to do because it's just on my bucket list. It's on my bucket list. Where am I going? I'm going to go this way first. But first... Why am I checking? Just in case there's something really interesting that I would be willing to dump. Oh, Crystal, I love that you just said that. I think some of us have a lot in common. I am not currently ill. I got diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis after my mom passed away. And that kind of put me down for the count for about 3 years. But I've been in remission for several years now, so I'm not currently having that trouble. But I do understand, I do comprehend how impactful that kind of thing can be on your life. I mean, I'm making assumptions right now, but what the heck is down there? Looks like a river of blood. Look at it, it's kind of a dark... Look, see? Creepy. I mean, I'm sure it's not, but... Oh, hello, Josie. I hear ya. The thing that used to be the most frustrating about that was people would say, oh yeah, I have arthritis too. It's like, no. Arthritis is a misnomer. It's a degenerative disease, a degenerative and eventually disabling disease. So your arthritis is not quite the same thing. I think we're all our own worst critic. God knows I have been on this channel for damn sure. My husband tries to tell people that I make videos and have a YouTube page, and I always get absolutely mortified. I just don't want him to tell anybody. And then later on, I'm like, why? I should just own that. I should own it. So I'm working really hard on getting better at that.
I believe we've broken the Templars' hold here.
I believe we have. plush Faustian velvet. Now look at that beautiful outlook. I like how that boat's not even, there's giant swells coming in. That boat's not even moving. Now, we've broken the backs. Can I destroy that? No, it's a huge batch, but I cannot destroy it. We have broken the backs of the Templars. I think Crystal's pretty amazing. Oh, Totes. I was just going to say, I think maybe Totes has fallen asleep, but no, you haven't. The Storm Coast is such an interesting area.
Oh, sure. But, oh, I bet there's nothing.
Wait, what? Oh, Shireen, of course we will. Holy crap, I missed that. Almost like 10 comments back. Well, I will pray for her since that's the way I deal with stuff like that, but I'm sure other people will do in their own ways what they do for those things too. What a scary thing for such a little girl, too. I mean, being bit by a dog would be bad enough. Can't see your comment, Toads, because it's cutting it off at the bottom of my screen. Can I toast take supplies? I can. I think such a horrible thing of me. I had to indeed step out, though I live by the movements of my dogs these days. Having had dogs my entire life, I get you. Totally. And now that I'm over 50, I live by my own bowel movements, too.
Let's find the dragon. You are far too pleased about this.
I'm not going to kill the dragon, and that's not a full-on dragon. That's a dragonling. And I'm going to kill it, even though it's a baby, and I probably shouldn't. I just killed a baby. What kind of shitty person kills a baby animal? Guys. I'm ashamed. I should be ashamed of myself. And no doubt the baby's mother is around here someplace. I'm just going to come and get a look at it, but I'm not going to kill it today because I'm going to kill it for a video. Was it Fear? Who was it? Heartbreaker or Fear? Somebody suggested killing all 10 dragons. Is it 10? Which I thought was kind of a great idea. Well, they're only acting in their own nature. Dragonlings are what dragonlings are, just like my cat is what cats are. My cat is a psychopath, just like most cats are.
Looks like dragon territory.
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
No, we're not killing it right now. I'm sorry. Don't shoot it. Bear! Oh my god, I mean bear, bull. I just sent Iron Bull in there. Look, he's all the way over there. Oh no, he came back. Thank God. Back left leg. I am going to kill this guy. Who is over there? Oh, nobody. I've just got him tagged. He's not going to be my first kill. He's the same level as me. I'm going to kill a lower level dragon. Because I'm a wimp. Plus, if she knew I just killed her kid, she'd probably be kind of mad. You just killed my dragonling? We are an endangered species and you killed one? It's like Jurassic Park over here. What a great arena for a death match, though. Look at that. I had to clean my cat's litter yesterday after being too long because I'm just now getting over a cold. They both supervised and I had to bow to them. You know, my cat does that too. She comes down and when she knows I'm in her litter box, I'm not in her litter box, but when she knows I'm cleaning out her litter box, she comes down and watches me. He is just pumped. And I'm going to take Iron Bull with me when I kill the dragon. Loki and Thor. That's funny. My cat's name is Ava, but I kind of wish I'd named her Corby, because Corby is a slang word for a raven. Black raven. I'm eating chocolate chips, so just pardon me. All right, let's go back to Skyhold for the moment. I'm going to come back and kill that dragon a little bit later. I have to do Disaster in the Deep Woods. I have some things I need to get done before. Oh, I need to disengage because I think this dragon... I can't travel at the moment. The dragon is primed. I probably should be killing it, right? You guys would probably respect me a lot more if I just tried to fight it right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do it for video. They're all popcorn muscles. You know, I have the same view about Iron Bull, but I've heard from so many people. I think Duchess is one of them who talks about how he can be so incredibly strong. So it's got to be just a matter of how I've outfitted him. Or not outfitted him, I should say. I wonder if it'll let me go by it without attacking. Look, it's just a baby. Look how cute. Nope. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the mainland. That must be true, Crystal, because she comes and watches me. If she knows I'm doing it, she comes and watches me. Oh, look, he's running away. The baby. Well, now he's dead. Should make for an interesting fight later when I mention to the mommy dragon that I killed 2 of her children. It basically means all show and no go. That's what popcorn must. I mean, I've never heard the expression, but I can imagine that's what it means. They look like they have substance, but they have no substance. All show and no go. Iron Bull works well to take if you let him use one-handed weapon and shield and spec him accordingly. I never tried it though. That's what everybody says, but he really, I mean, who else is your double-handed, is your two-hander guy if it's not Iron Bull? Full of air and no substance, exactly, Andy. That's how I took that to mean. All show and no go. For such a big guy, he's actually quite sensitive. Okay, hopefully that takes care of Varric now, too. Crystal pretty much only uses Iron Bull Sometimes I use cast, but I rarely use Blackwall. It's just my preferences, but we'll see if it works. If it still works on higher difficulty. I use Blackwall a lot because I have found Blackwall. I mean, he's pretty strong, and so is Cassandra. In your current playthrough, you have no two-handed. I don't generally use two-handed either, but Iron Bull seems like the obvious choice for the two-handers.
Hey, you need me?
My go-to squad is Bull, Dorian, and Varric. I love Dorian and Varric. I take Dorian and Varric a lot.
See you later, Bull.
I'm trying to be a little more even-handed. Like, I've hardly taken Cole anywhere. I feel like I need to remedy that a little bit before I get to the very end of this game.
So what's going on with your face? You go off with Solus, and now your elfie dealies are gone.
They weren't what I thought. Originally, they were slave markings. Solus told me how they were misinterpreted. The meaning changed. What are you laughing about?
The Dalish, they don't know anything. I mean, you know now, but they put on all this real elf stuff, and I knew it. It's all just fancy dress. Nobody knows anything about real elves, except they're gone.
A mistake doesn't mean it's worthless. We can remember, but also choose to grow.
There's that we stuff again. We means us against them. But I like them. All those faces. That's just funny.
It is kind of funny. Andy, I play Rogue and always bring Dorian, rarely use Bull or Viv. The others I switch between evenly. I try to switch between them evenly, but I'm not very good about it because I have my favorites that I like.
May I ask how things are, now that you're more human?
It hurts. Everything hurts.
I know some of his rantings are about other games.
Miss me for a few heartbeats.
Yeah, I think they're today at 4:30 Pacific time.
I'm real. More real, anyway.
I believe that there's going to be no BioWare stuff there. I mean, nothing having to do with Mass Effect or Dragon Age. But I could be wrong.
You're still able to sense the feelings of others, aren't you?
Yes, I still feel things, flashes of their minds. Pain, hurt, all of it. It's not so loud anymore. I make more noise myself, so I don't hear as much unless I want to.
I make more noise myself.
I remember more things, though. It lets me learn. I sometimes see why something I said would bother Cullen. Maybe I'll do it less.
He's growing.
Can you still help people if you can't make them forget?
It's harder.
Is it?
I can't start over if I do it wrong.
Interesting, because I says
But seeing
excellent
me
connection.
changes them. They know a person wants them to hurt less. That helps.
Yeah, I don't know. It's showing excellent connection for me and a strong connection.
I'll talk to you later.
If you like.
Yeah, I'm going to get off stream in a few minutes anyway, though, because as I said, not that this is your guys' problem, but I have people coming for dinner. And I haven't made the dinner yet. I haven't done anything about it yet. Because frankly, gaming is more important to me. That's not true. Well, that's interesting. Okay, I don't know why my voice is cutting in and out because I show everything nice and strong. So I am unsure what to fix because it's not usually when there's issues with connection, it tells me and I know what to start jiggling with, but this is telling me nothing. Let's go take care of Samson. We'll go take care of Samson and then I better go. Got beef bourguignon to make.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect.
Bye, Josie.
Knight
Yeah, that's what I'm
Templar
leaving to do in a
Samson,
minute,
General
too.
to Corypheous,
Hi, Suzanne.
Traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall or Lay, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Judging him will affect as many as his crimes. I won't take it lightly.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheous only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best.
Die at their
Lie as
best?
the Chantry. The profit just isn't as pretty.
You led them to their deaths, but did a good job. That's your
Yeah, I like to.
defense.
I'm going to give him to Colin.
I'm not offering a defense. What I did was a mercy for Templars already lost.
You were always weak.
Oh, interesting.
And your leadership proves it.
Every one of those Templars would have suffered until nothing was left. And then be forced to kill and die. I gave them hope. Just like the Chantry. Just like you.
No, it's different.
I'm weak.
Different.
You're a savior. Do what you want. I'm done talking.
All right, you guys. Which one? I don't want to shove him in a hole. We kept Colin warm. Andy, which one of these is Colin, though? Because Dagna, I would be inclined to give him to Dagna. Hi, Maria. Dagna can make use of him. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor.
Your kind always does. It's a little bit of an insult. Do what you want. You're gonna do that anyway. I don't think I've taken anybody's head yet. I am a benevolent overlord. Although somebody better come in here and clean up these bricks pretty soon, because this is getting pretty annoying. Yeah, I didn't see the option for Colin. I don't know. Maybe you have to be sleeping with Colin to give him to Colin. I don't care about riding the horse. I probably shouldn't have picked that one. That was probably a waste, but oh well. Oh, I remember this one. I looked at this last week. so mean. Oh my god, I'm going to ruin the father just because. It must have been having to do something with his letters, because I didn't have the option. I didn't know what the option was for Maddox either. So many variations of this game that I really haven't explored.
Inquisitor.
Get a few things going.
Inquisitor.
Hope I didn't just make a mistake. I'm going to send a 13-year-old to kill a bunch of bandits. Okay, I'm going to call that a day. It's 1 o'clock. I've got 3 hours to get dinner out. Or 3.5 before they arrive. And I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. I'm going to try to get a few things done off stream again so that I can get closer to Trespasser, and then we can get on to the really meaty part of Trespasser, which is the part I'm really looking forward to at this point.
We have to agree on the red one.
Well,
I
yes.
completely... Let me just save my game here real quick so that I don't leave the game without saving.
Ordered around and left to...
All right. I hope you guys had a good time. I had a good time. Is this time work for everybody? Would it be easier for you guys if I did this a little bit later in the day? I kind of open on what times I stream. I'll put up a community board question about that. You can answer it then. I'll use a poll. It was really fun to chat with all you guys. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I'll probably see you this weekend. Take care. Cheers. Bye.